Identifying a gap blended with passion and professionalism brings out an outstanding performance. This is called cutting a niche. From his profession received from the University of Nairobi, Nicky Mwai is ready and set to change his village and give back to the society. As a teacher of agriculture and biology at Witaraga Secondary School, as well as agricultural extensions officer.
Nicky Mwai. I did my university in the University of Nairobi, College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences, that is Upper Kabete. I am the founder and the CEO of Roy Agricultural Extension Services, and also a teacher of biology and agriculture.
Nicky comes from a small village, Kodila, in Suna East constituency in Migori County. He attended Osingo Primary and Osingo Secondary Schools, where he received standing ovation.
Went to a single primary school, a single secondary school. I did my university, the University of Nairobi.
After graduating from the University of Nairobi, Nicky stood up, thought and saw a gap in his village. That is, 1. Give students knowledge through teaching them biology and agriculture, and 2. Offering agricultural extension services to his people. Having graduated with bachelor's degree in agricultural education and extension. This started in 2020 when coronavirus pandemic hit hard the country. It came as a motivation and experience he received during his attachment at Sony Sugar Company, where his supervisor instigated the idea into his brain. The idea sank very well as boosted by the theoretical skills he had gained from the university. His approach in agriculture took another dimension as he resolved to add teaching and offering agricultural extension services to his bucket.
Farmers, and maybe what we have been able to do with the farmers on the practical side on growing of bananas. So mostly I engage in my teaching during the weekdays, and on weekends I am with my farmers, specifically at the times that I have nothing that I do. So that is how I've been able to balance teaching and extension services.
Roy Agricultural Extension Services was thereafter founded with an aim of informing and teaching farmers around Migori County to practice agriculture in the most decorated way. He believes that when the society is enlightened on matters agriculture, it can do better in increasing yields.
About Roy Agricultural Extension Services, uh, this is an upcoming company, and our main aim is to reach as many farmers as possible to ensure that by the end of the day, our farmers are actually informed so much, especially farmers around here. And what moves us into starting this is that during my college times, I actually interacted with many people and I visited very many places. And I saw agriculture being done specifically and most importantly for commercial purposes. But when I came back home, it is done casually and just for subsistence use. And therefore, I got motivated maybe to let this place be like places like the Gatundu South where I've visited, where Mranga, where I've visited, and farmers are very committed in their farming enterprises. And so that moved me to start this Roy Agricultural Extension Services, which is mostly focused on the practical skill.
It offers services such as giving advice to farmers in the following areas: fish farming, soil and soil testing, pest and diseases control, poultry farming, farm structure designs, dairy farming, manure making, and many other farm enterprises. Nicky has put his agricultural extension services into practice and owns large acres of land where he plants bananas, sugarcane, all types of vegetables, has chicken, cattle, among others.
This maize is about 1 acre, and we have another 6 acre the other side. It is DK 8033. You can see how it is bearing. is true. So what we always focus on is to ensure that a farmer produces the best maize and with a good quality, and that's why we focus on advising our farmers and educating them so that they can produce. I'm sure currently the unga is going at 230. If we can produce and farmers produce this much and in large tracts, we will never buy hunger at such a very high cost. So this is my focus, and I would love to see farmers around here in the next 2 or 3 years producing much for their family and even much to sell so that we can have food security. Assured food security is assured development. Services on poultry farming, how to construct poultry houses and how to raise the birds from archery to the point of layering, and from archeries for the broilers to the point of when they are good for market or when they are size enough to be sold. We also do rabbit rearing, and we also advise them on how to construct rabbit houses. At the same time, we even participate in doing that with them together for maybe for them to do them better. We also do fruits. We have several fruits that we use maybe to educate our farmers. We have avocado, we do avocado, we do pawpaw, and we have several of them of this kind. And therefore, we are trying to educate our farmers to the extent that by the end of the day, they are able to survive, whether during drought or during rainy season.
However, for any success, there comes challenges. Nicky has a number of problems that he has encountered with and still faces in day-to-day activities in balancing agricultural extension services and being a teacher.
I must say, like any other kind of business or any kind of engagement, as much as there are very many advantages, there are also challenges. I must say that in Roy Agricultural uh, Extension Services is not an exception. We have challenges. One, on the finances, we have finance constraints. Actually, to establish these demo plots and actually organize for session with the farmers is a little bit challenging. Having enough time to interact with farmers, since I'm also engaged in school, I only get time on weekends, so that is also another challenge. Another challenge that I have is actually, after training learners for a long time and you meet farmers in the field, it also becomes challenging because you will think like you are addressing farmers. So that is another challenge. Another challenge that I can say, lack of link ups with maybe county government. Kind of like currently, I'm not very sure, but I heard that the county government is trying to establish kind of a promoting young farmers by giving them chicken in the program of Kukuni Pesa, like last time was run by the former first lady of the county. But I must say it would be best if they would have done it through extension officers, because these will actually enhance the program and ensure that the profit is realized. Another thing that I can say, actually, if the agricultural extension services can be actually sensitized in a manner that farmers feel that it is part and parcel of success in terms of production, I think it will really help.
Roy Agricultural Extension Services is now in town and a breakthrough for your improved agricultural purposes. Get in touch to get quality and assured services. For more information, contact us on 0712 972104 or email us at nickyotieno2 at gmail.com. You may also link with us in Facebook at Roy Agricultural Extension Services. If something runs into your bloodstream, call it a passion, make it a talent, and let it speak out. When Nicky is now using what is running into his bloodstream, he's a man who is standing out of the rest. He wanna change his village for better and for all. He's a man who is now ready and set to give back to the society. I am Alaro Patrick. Patrick Otieno.